Well, with so much going on in the world today, it is nice to have something good to talk about. And Building for God Community Foundation is always there to lift us up. We have Michael Brooks. He is the chairman and CEO, and Tom Shannon is the vice chairman. Thank you so much for being with us, you two.
Great to be here.
Great to be here, Elsa.
Happy to have you. So just start out by catching us up on what you've been up to.
Well, thanks, Elsa. And I'll start off by just updating a few things that are keeping us busy at the moment. Our Champion in Life grant application window closed at the end of June, which means that now we have a slew of applications that our committee is going through. We'll be interviewing the applicants, we'll be meeting with them, we'll be visiting their location and then making a selection. And those selections will be known later in the fall, and we'll celebrate them in early 2021 at our celebration. The next big thing is our Community Cup Invitational Golf Tournament is in full swing, pun intended. Our two-man teams are filling up rapidly. Our sponsors are joining rapidly. So if you'd like to play, sponsor, or play and sponsor, please visit us at buildingforgod.org and find out more about the tournament. Would like to report on Feed the Front Lines, the initiative we started during the pandemic to feed our first responders and medical staff, and that's going exceptionally well. We're over 2,300 individual meals served to those individuals who are so important in our community, and we're not going to stop. It's been so great, and our community has helped out so much that we are going to keep going forward with Feed the Front Lines well after the pandemic is gone. So. And keeping true to our core mission, our volunteer board are working alongside of our Champion in Life recipients and our partners to ensure that they come out of these tumultuous times even stronger than before.
One of the things that's unique about your organization is that you do more than just write checks. So tell us about why that's important and how you do that.
Tom just hit on a number of things, Elsa. I mean, I was exhausted listening to it. I mean, we've been busy.
Yes, absolutely.
The integral part of the foundation, to affect a positive and determined impact in our local community leadership, charitable leadership, is we focus on growth oriented, growth mindset, local charities. And we pick the growth engine of this so that we can get, into the weeds with them and get down with them in terms of understanding what their dreams are, understanding what they think their strengths are and their weaknesses, and then compile a program and a plan and a strategy so that they can reach forward rather than staying, mired in the mud of just reacting day to day to things. And I would have to say, 10 years later, now having some, consistency and maturity and the brand, that without question is the most valuable component of what Building for God Community Foundation is all about. We interact and we integrate with the people that are in our care.
And I'm glad you touched on that because it has been 10 years now. So what has changed? More than 10 years, right? What has changed and what has stayed the same during that time? Because that's a long time.
I mean, God just continues to bless us greatly. And I mean, Elsa, the leadership of the foundation is over 40 individuals. Now, these are volunteer activist individuals who have sought us out. I've never recruited a person. I didn't even recruit Tom Shannon.
Yeah.
Tom sought me out, said, what's going on with the foundation is something I'm called to do and compelled to do. Is there a spot for me? So if you're a person who's interested in helping us to expand the reach of our mission by, actively being involved, then just reach out to us. And the other thing is the leadership. I mean, Tom Shannon and Caitlin Burlin are just rock stars. And combined with our board of governors, we are truly involved. And so the fundraising that we do is one side. It's the community and the family that we've built in and amongst our Champion in Life individuals and companies and partnerships, plus our board and their extended networks. It's really quite amazing.
And what kind of help are you seeking from the community to meet your mission? What can we do?
Well, I think that it's a great question. And of course, when you're running a private foundation that helps nonprofits, money is always the gas that runs the engine. So of course, we are seeking donations from the community. They've always helped us out greatly. The other ways to get involved are basically, please learn about us. Go to buildingforgod.org. There's our mission on there. There's a gallery of what we do. There's our Champion in Life recipients that are on there. Please attend our events. We have 2 major events each year. I mentioned the Community Cup. The celebration is held usually in the early part of the year or spring, and we'll be learning more about that. And as Michael said, we are looking for activists who would want to lend their support and expertise that they've learned over the years to our Champions in Life and to the community at large, so that we can just make our community better and help those that wake up every morning trying to solve for these things, that the concerns that they have for the environment around them.
And they can also find you on Facebook and Instagram as well. Is that
yes, thank you very much. Please like us on Facebook and Instagram so we can keep you updated.
Thank you so much for being with us, Michael and Tom. Really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this.
Thank you, Elsa.